I wanted to look up wide right. Was it fixed all the way back then? Be surprised how well kickers can kick a football. So wide right, the old Miami, Florida State debacles. Well, there's my old address, 1311. I lived at 1311 Gilliam Drive. Remember my address of 2015 Brentwood Drive. So you go 1311. Whoops. 1311 Gilliam. It's already up there because I looked it up before. And then my old address, 2015 Brentwood. Well, I remember I showed you the girl whose last name was that, and we were 313 days apart. I mean, 1311 days apart. We were 1311 days apart. She's February 6th, 1965. I'm July 6th, 1961. And that was her last name. Like there's always been, and 11 times 13 is 143. But that's my address. That's where I live, man. And there's a lake right there. And so remember, my first address was 404 Lime Street, and I've showed you all that many times. So I went from 404, which is the amount of verses in the book of Revelation, to 1311. And in Gematria, it's 1122, which is JFK's birthday. I mean, death day. You know, I'm so tired. I'm sorry. I'm tongue-tied. I worked out, over caffeinated. I was going to bed. I took all my downers, herbs that relax you, because I'd caffeinated up so much. And so apparently shouldn't be behind the wheel, should I? And I'm not. 1122, JFK's death day, 1311. Well, look what else it comes to, 1122. My address, I went from living at 404 Lime Street to 404 amount of verses in the book of Revelation. Then I moved to 1311, and it straight up comes to Trump is the Antichrist. You just gotta love that. You just gotta love it. So, I mean, it doesn't make 1122 any, and don't ignore September 11. 11's just the numbers, just the word September. The numbers don't mean anything on these gematrias. See, it also September 11, 2021. So really, it just comes to September. But I'll look up the rest later. I just thought that was interesting as I poked at it. Tomorrow is Revelation 11:17. I mean, Zechariah. See, I'm telling you, man. Y'all can tell I'm not as sharp as usual here now. Zechariah 11:17. Woe to the idle shepherd. And the reason why I said that is because I just wrote this, and there's Revelation 9:11. So it's woe to the idle shepherd that leaveth the flock. The sword shall be upon his right arm, and upon his right eye. Excuse me. The sword shall be upon his arm, and upon his right eye. I think it's going to be his left shoulder, because that came up in Gematria, and I forget what it was. So right and left, I think it'll be right eye, left arm, mainly shoulder, which makes sense if you're aiming for the head. And upon his right eye, his arm shall be clean dried up, and his right eye shall be utterly darkened. If 9:11 was based off Revelation 9:11, and they had a king over them, which is the angel of the bottomless pit, whose name in Hebrew tongue is Abaddon, but in the Greek tongue hath his name Apollyon. And Trump's penthouse features portraits of Apollo. I don't know how I wrote this so well, because I can't speak. I think everything's starting to kick in. Trump's penthouse features portraits of Apollo. See NASA, see attached photo. And we remember the Aurora, Colorado Batman incidents. Who knows what that was in reality? All the world's a stage, et cetera, et cetera. Tomorrow is possible, and that there is a 1 in 365 day chance, LOL. Though there's other coming dates we like stronger, perhaps. I mean, I like tomorrow, number one. Why? Because it's the next day. And I will like the 18th. And then I will like the 19th. And then after the 19th, I'll peak it at 11:21 for a personal reason, and then 11:22 for JFK and what we just looked at. And after that, you really got to let it go until December 2nd, 2 days before he would rise on the third day solar eclipse of the 4th. So that's kind of where I'm at. Let me know where you're at. Or if you're just sort of status quo, just kind of following this along with us. But we always love your opinions. And love ya. Tune in tomorrow. Same bat time. Get it? Wink, wink. Same bat channel.